a quaint little town nestled between towering mountains and rolling hills. There lived a young boy named Timmy. Timmy's family was known for their love of crafting the most delectable ice cream in the entire region. Their ice cream was more than just a dessert. It was a symbol of love, tradition, and sweetness of life. Timmy grew up surrounded by the comforting aroma of freshly churned ice cream and the laughter of delighted customers. The ice cream parlor was his playground, a place where he learned the art of making ice cream from his grandparents. His grandmother, affectionately known as Nana, was a true ice cream maestro. She would tell young Timmy tales of how ice cream brought joy to people's lives, making the world a better place, one scoop at a time. Remember, Timmy, Nana would say, ice cream is not just about the flavors and colors. It's about the happiness it brings, the memories it creates, and the smiles it evokes. Timmy's grandfather, Papa Joe, shared similar sentiments. He believed that the ice cream was a way to spread love and kindness. Whenever someone in a town was going through a rough patch, Papa Joe would send them a special ice cream treat to brighten their day. Every spoonful of ice cream can melt away sorrow and bring forth joy, Papa Joe would tell young Timmy. It's a magical elixir that warms the heart and lifts the spirit. As Timmy grew older, he began to understand the philosophy behind their family's ice cream legacy. It was not just a business, it was a tradition of spreading happiness and love. Their ice cream was a medium to share joy with the world. One summer day, while helping in the ice cream parlor, a little girl named Lily walked in. Lily was a shy, quiet girl who rarely smiled. Timmy noticed her, and with a warm smile, he handed her a scoop of the finest strawberry ice cream. Lily's eyes lit up with delight as she took her first bite. A smile broke across her face, a smile that radiated the innocence and joy of childhood. In that moment, Timmy knew he wanted to be an ice cream seller, not just to create delicious flavors, but to be source of happiness of people like Lily. That day marked the beginning of Timmy's journey as an ice cream seller. He realized that the simple act of giving someone a scoop of ice cream could brighten their day and create beautiful memories. He carried this realization in his heart as he embarked on a path that would lead him to touch countless lives, one ice cream at a time. Chapter 2: The Symphony of Flavors. As Timmy grew older, he immersed himself in the world of ice cream making. He spent long hours experimenting with flavors, blending ingredients, and perfecting the art passed down through generations. He traveled far and wide, seeking inspirations from various cultures and cuisines to craft the most extraordinary flavors. Timmy's ice cream parlor became a heaven for ice cream enthusiasts. People would come from neighboring towns, even cities, just to taste the unique flavors he concocted. His parlor was not just a place for ice cream, it was a sanctuary of flavors and an oasis of happiness. One of Timmy's proudest creations was a flavor called Harmony Swirl. It was a delightful fusion of vanilla, chocolate, and caramel, representing the unity of diverse flavors in perfect symphony. Whenever he served it, he saw how it brought people together, sparkling conversations and creating new friendships. The Joyful Jubilee flavor was another hit. It combined fruits from every color of the spectrum: strawberries, blueberries, kiwi, and mango, to represent the beauty of diversity and the celebration of life. It was a favorite among children and adults alike. But it wasn't just about the ice cream. Timmy had a unique way of making every customer feel special. He would ask about their day, their dreams, and their favorite memories associated with ice cream. He would listen attentively, making them feel valued and heard. In the corner of his parlor, there was a small chalkboard where visitors could write what made them happy. The responses varied from simple things like a warm hug to profound thoughts like seeing the sunrise. Timmy encouraged this, believing that shared happiness multiplied. Every summer, Timmy organized an ice cream extravaganza in the town square. It was a festival of flavors, laughter, and community. People would gather to taste new flavors and revisit old favorites. The festival's proceeds were often donated to local charities, further spreading the joy beyond the confines of his parlor. As Timmy served ice cream to the young and old, he realized that the secret ingredient of his ice cream was the happiness and love he put into each scoop. His philosophy was simple yet profound. Ice cream was a reflection of life. Blend different elements together, add a sprinkle of joy, and serve with love. His ice cream parlor was not just a place to satisfy a sweet tooth. It was a hub of love, kindness, and unity. Each flavor carried a message of happiness, and every scoop had the power to make someone's day a little brighter. Timmy had turned his childhood dream into reality. He had become not just an ice cream seller, but a purveyor of joy, and with every cone or cup he served, he added a note to the symphony of life. spreading sweetness in the hearts of all who taste his ice cream. Chapter 3: Paws and Scoops. In the heart of a small town where Timmy's ice cream parlor stood, there was a growing concern for the stray animals, puppies and kittens who had no home. The town had a burgeoning population of these furry creatures, and their well-being weighed heavily on Timmy's heart. One crisp morning, as the sun painted the sky with hues of pink and gold, Timmy noticed a group of kittens and puppies huddled near his parlor, seeking warmth and shelter. Their innocent eyes seemed to plead for care and affection. Unable to ignore their plight, Timmy decided to take action. He set up a cozy corner in his parlor with soft blankets and bowls of milk and food. This little heaven soon became a sanctuary for the town's strays. As days passed, Timmy extended his support to local animal shelters and organizations, using a portion of his ice cream sales to fund their efforts. He believed in the power of collective contribution and encouraged his customers to donate too. The generosity of the community began to shine, making a difference in the lives of these furry friends. The parlor hosts pet adoption days, where families could meet their lovable creatures and potentially offer them a forever home. The laughter of children and the wagging tails of the dogs filled the air, creating a joyful atmosphere. Timmy noticed how this initiative not only helped the animals, but also brought the community closer. Families bonded over choosing their new furry family member, and children learned valuable lessons of compassion and responsibility. He named an ice cream flavor after this cause, Paws and Scoops. It was a delightful blend of peanut butter and caramel, representing the sweetness and love that could be found in the companionship of animals. A portion of proceeded from this flavor went directly to the shelters. With time, Timmy's initiative gained momentum, inspiring a neighboring town to follow suit. His simple act of kindness has blossomed into a movement, leaving a lasting impact on the welfare of animals and strengthening the community's bonds. He realized that the sweetness of life was not just in the flavor of ice cream, but in the warmth of the compassion and the love shared with all living beings. Timmy had touched the lives of the town's strays, teaching everyone that a little care, a little love could turn things around for the better. In the end, Timmy found that when you give love, whatever it's people or animals, it comes back to you in ways you could have never imagined. He had created a beautiful ripple of love and kindness, and it was turning in a tidal wave of change, one scoop at a time. Chapter 4: The Joyful Symphony of Scoops. Timmy's ice cream parlor was more than just a shop. It was a heaven of happiness, a place where joy seems to waft through the air, leaving everyone who walked in with a smile on their faces. the delightful tinkling of a bell above the door, greeting customers, setting the stage for an experience that was much more than just ice cream. For Timmy, every scoop of ice cream was an opportunity to create joy. He believed that the secret to a successful business was infusing love and passion into every task, every interaction. His cheerful demeanor and warm greetings welcomed visitors, making them feel like old friends stepping into his home. As the sun peeked through the clouds, announcing the beginning of a new day, Timmy would start his ice cream making ritual. It was a carefully choreographed dance, the clinking of scoops against metal containers, the rhythmic churring of ice cream machine, and the soft hum of the freezer. He approached each flavor like a maestro conducting an orchestra. The strawberries danced to their own tune, the chocolate swirled gracefully, and the vanilla hummed a sweet melody. Mixing and matching flavors, he created symphonies of taste that delighted taste buds and lifted spirits. The parlor became a stage where every scoop was an actor in the play of flavors. Timmy would twirl the cones like a performer, generously adorning them with colorful sprinkles, nuts, and sauces, giving them grand final. He believed in the transformative power of presentation. A beautifully decorated ice cream cone could turn a mundane day into a special occasion. Seeing the smiles on his customer's face as he took the first bite was his greatest reward. The happiness that filled the parlor was infectious, spreading from one customer to another like a wildfire. People weren't just buying ice creams. They were buying into the experience, the feeling of joy and nostalgia that came with every scoop. But it wasn't just the customers who reveled in this cheerful atmosphere. Timmy's team, a group of passionate individuals who shared his vision, were like a close-knit family. They too believed in the magic of ice cream, the power to make people happy. Every day was a celebration of flavors and happiness. Birthdays, anniversaries, and promotions were all celebrated at the parlor with special ice cream concoctions and a chorus of happy birthday or cheers. It was a place where people found solace, where they celebrated life's big and small victories. Timmy often found himself humming a tune, lost in the delightful world of ice cream while serving customers. His enthusiasm was contagious, and soon enough even the customers would join in, creating an impromptu ice cream parlor choir. The magic of parlor extended beyond its walls. The town began to associate the cheerful jingle of the ice cream truck with happiness. Children would rush out of their homes, their faces lighting up at the prospect of a sweet treat. The sound of laughter and the chatter echoed through the neighborhood whenever the ice cream truck made its rounds. Timmy had found that when you love what you do, when you pour your heart and soul into it, war becomes a joyous adventure. Each day at the parlor was a new composition, a new opportunity to create smiles, to touch lives, and to spread happiness one scoop at a time. The parlor became a living testament to the philosophy that joy wasn't just in the ice cream, but in the love and passion with which it was served. Timmy had discovered that when your work is your passion, every day is a reason to celebrate, and life is as sweet and delightful as the ice cream he so lovingly served. Chapter 5. The Symphony of Paws. In the heart of bustling little town, amid the swirl of daily life, stood Timmy's ice cream parlor, a testament to the philosophy that every endeavor, no matter how humble, carries within it the potential to touch hearts and make a difference. It was a living testament to the idea that every work, every occupation mattered. One day, a young boy named Adam wandered into the parlor, a dream in his eyes, and uncertainty in his heart. He was at a crossroads, trying to figure out what path to take in life. Adam was drawn to the joyous atmosphere of the parlor and struck up a conversation with Timmy. He admired the love and dedication that Timmy put into his ice cream business. Timmy shared his journey, the story of how a simple love for ice cream had turned into a life filled with purpose. As the conversation deepened, Timmy imparted his philosophy that in any profession one could find fulfillment and make a positive impact, provided it was fueled by passion and love. Every work matters, Timmy emphasized, not because of the nature of the work, but because of the passion and dedication we infuse into it. It's about how we touch people's lives, how we contribute to the world around us. Timmy elaborated, in the grand symphony of life, we all have our unique instrument to play. Whether you are a teacher, a doctor, an artist, or an ice cream seller, it's about how passionately and sincerely you play your tune. The sweetness of life lies not only in the ice cream, but in the love, care, and dedication we put in every aspect of our work. He shared stories of the people he had met through his ice cream parlor, students celebrating their exam success, families bonding over shared scoops, friends reconciling after a tiff, all of them finding a moment of joy and happiness amidst life's challenges. Adam listened intently, feeling a sense of awakening within him. He realized that it was about the genuine love for what one does. It was about understanding that you could create happiness not just through the scope of ice cream, but through the genuine smile, a kind word, a helping hand, or a beautifully drawn line. Timmy continued, when we love what we do, we radiate positive energy. Our enthusiasm becomes contagious, and it brightens the world around us. Every profession has a potential to make a positive impact, to bring happiness, to inspire and uplift. It's about finding that purpose and channeling our passion into it. As Adam left the parlor, He felt newfound sense of purpose. He decided to pursue his dreams with love and enthusiasm, knowing that the journey itself was as important as the destination. He understood that the most fulfilling and meaningful life was one lived with love for what you do and genuine desire to make a difference. The ice cream parlor remained a beacon of joy, reminder to the town that in every endeavor, be it serving ice cream or pursuing a lofty career, what truly mattered was the love and dedication with which it was approached. Timmy's story and his philosophy echoed through the town, inspiring individuals to follow their hearts and infuse love into their work, knowing that every note they played in live symphony mattered and had the potential to create a beautiful, harmonious melody.